Welcome to my channel. My name is Charmaine and this is Beauty and Ashes. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2019. 2018 is over and done with. We are out with the old, in with the new. And for this year, I wanted to launch my channel, my beauty channel, Beauty and Ashes, my first ever channel. What a time to be alive. So I wanted to give you guys a tutorial on a look that I just came up with today. I really like the way that it came out. I like the red, I like the yellow gold look, and I think it's absolutely stunning. Hopefully you like it as well. If you want to know how I get this look, please keep on watching. For my very first video, I wanted to give you guys my very first inspired look for the new year. Something spicy red with a little bit of gold in it. I hope that you enjoy the tutorial. As a matter of fact, I hope you enjoy the channel. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. First, we're going to start off with our base of our eye. I've already done my foundation, my highlight, and everything so that we could just go straight to the eye. I am a budget queen, so we are not going to be using anything too high-end in this tutorial today, because we ain't got that kind of money, and bills took over for the 99 and the 2000s. Yes, so for my base and primer, I'm going to be using my Age Rewind in golden for right over my eye as my base and my primer. Hopefully we'll actually have base and primer on here, but for right now this is just what I'm using because because budgets, you know, girl. It's not easy. It's not fun always having to adult, but adult you must. Adults we are, and adult we will. We won't complain too much, right? Right, Char? We won't complain too much. So I'm just spreading the concealer over my eyelid. Boom, boom, boom. Like so. Now, what I did initially for my highlight, I used my BH Party Girl palette from BH Cosmetics. It was a limited edition. I'm not sure if they still have it, but if not, just make sure that you're using some sort of highlighting that you like. I'm not going to be strict on what you should use. If you want to get the same look, you can probably use other products that you have around your home, good God, in your makeup arsenal, and you can still get the same look. I'll see if I can find any dupes for you at this time, but for right now we're just going to go into my BH Party Girl palette, and we're going to pick this color right here. They have no names on the back, which is so upsetting, and yes, it's a little she's gone through some things, okay? Just leave her alone. And we're gonna pick up this. It's white, but it has gold reflex in it, and I think it's absolutely stunning. And I'm using a thick, fluffy brush. Not really. I'm using an eyeshadow brush N15 from, I can't pronounce this. I got this from Ipsy. If you have a brush that's similar to this, use it, girl. Use what you got, right? And we're just gonna pop that right into the brow bone area. Okay, get that little blindiness. And yes, there's a secondary highlight that I used to get that extra sheen and shininess, and it is the Brilliant Eye Brightener from Thrive Cosmetics. I don't know if you guys can see that. I will put everything down in the description bar below so that you guys can have a copy of everything that I'm using. So I went ahead and I used the brightening eye brightener, and I just kind of traced over a little bit of, you see what I mean? Like, it's extremely blinding. Okay, so I am not a professional makeup artist, so you guys are going to see my attempt. I could almost say this is a get talking with me. I'm going to go into my City Color Contour Palette. Now, I don't know where you guys can get this. I think I got this at a beauty supply store. So, hey, do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm using the Middle color, which is the bronzer. Okay, it's the bronzer for it. And I'm taking this huge fluffy brush by Farrah. It's a 35E brush. As you can see, it's already been used. So I'm just going to dip into this bronze color, and I'm going to fan it out underneath my brow bone, highlight all the way over my lid. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because, like I said, I'm a novice. Blending is not easy for me, so having a big fluffy brush makes it just a little bit easier in getting what I want the blending process to be. Like I said, novice, but I'm learning. If you see some techniques from some other YouTubers, I can't say that I didn't steal some of their techniques. I totally did. But, you know, like I said, this is a baby channel. I'm learning, and hopefully I can do some looks and some things that you guys want to see with my level of talent. So I'm taking this bronzer and I'm putting it all over my lid, right underneath my brow bone, blending it up and out. Okay? And make sure you get a good amount of it, because girl, when this red comes in, she's gonna overtake everything anyway. So this is just a good transition color for you so that you can blend that highlight into these coming bright colors. It might not look perfect, but I think I did a pretty good job. Let me know in the comments if I didn't. Tips and tricks as well. I want this to be a community that shares, so hey, I'm open to critique. And just blend that out like so. So then, after you've got that blended out like how you want it, like so, we are going to go into the Juvias Place. Now, I love Juvias Place. I think they're an absolutely beautiful brand. I think they are pigment on pigment on pigment. And so we're going to go into the Saharan palette. We're going to be here. We're going to go between Juvias and the BH Party Girl palette. Okay? So if you have similar colors in any of your things or anything that you own or have, go ahead and use it. Like I said, I will put everything that I used here in the description box below. So we're going to go into Juvias, the Sahara by Juvias Place, and we're going to go into this beautiful bright reddish orange called Sokoto. And we're going to take Sokoto, and I'm using a MAC brush. It's a medium fluffy brush, and we're going to go into Sokoto. And once again, we're going to put this in deep into your crease, and then we're going to blend that color up. Okay, so gonna blend it up and out. Make sure you go out. Okay, seeing as I have a very hooded eye, it is very hard for me to do a lot of other looks. So in order to make my spacing a little bit wider, I need to go out past my eye. If you have the same eye shape, go ahead and do that. If you do not, do what works for you. Do what works for you. So we blended. We haven't blended anything, girl. What we did was we placed the pigment and the color in our crease. Now we're gonna go with the fluffy brush. Do not put anything on it just yet. And we're gonna blend it up towards, blend it, windshield wiper motions, blend it out further, and we're gonna blend it up. Okay, now this might look crazy. It's going to look crazy in the beginning, but in the end, as you can see, it's going to be beautiful. Take your time. relax, chill. If you need to get some water or some chips, girl, go right ahead. Do what you have to do. I support whatever you need to do in order for you to just chill and enjoy the process. The process of blending can be fun if you know how to do it. Just love and happiness. I'm crazy. So we're gonna keep blending here, and once we got it blended out a little bit, what I want you to do is clean off this brush. If you have a towel or something, I have a towel on my leg. Get off some of the red, and we're gonna go back into our contour palette with this orangey bronzer color. If you have that color, go ahead, stick her back onto your big fluffy brush, and you're going to go over top of Sokoto. Okay, we're gonna go over top of Sokoto because we're gonna bring that blended color right back in, and it's gonna look a little muddy at first. Just trust me, the end result is worth it. Makeup always starts off looking like it's absolutely insane, and then by the end of it you're like, ooh, you know, you just want to just show off. And I get it, like, do that. I'm here for it. I'm here for the show off, girl. And if you think that I'm just showing out for the camera, I'm really not. I am this crazy. So, and those of you who know me, like, go ahead and let them know. Now this is gonna start to look a little cray. Like I said, it's gonna start to look crazy in the beginning, but the payoff at the end is stunning. So once again, we're gonna go back into Sokoto just to bring that color back into your crease specifically, and using, because I have a tendency to hold stuff for like no reason, we're going to pull that color black in, girl. We're gonna go back into Sokoto, and we're going to bring some of that vibrancy back that we lost when we took our bronzer over it. Now once again, I'm gonna need you to go back to your fluffy brush. Don't put anything on it. Leave her kind of naked, and we're gonna once again blend the color up. Okay, there's nothing on there, so it's pretty much just Sokoto right now that's kind of blending up into the bronzer. Okay, blend up and out. Okay, so right now it looks a little insane, but give her a chance to come together, and boom. Okay, I just want to make a seamless color payoff. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna go back into the BH palette. We are done with Sokoto for now. We're gonna go back into the BH palette, and you see this bright red at the bottom. If you have a bright red, kind of like a reddish color, if you have this reddish color here, we're gonna go into her. Yes, and we're going to put it in the crease right over top of your lid, deep set in that crease. Now you might say, what is the purpose of that if you have Sokoto? Trust me, this is what I did. Okay, now pull it out and kind of blend it in that outer V, and pull it, drag her back in, pull it out, drag in. All this is just blend. Okay, you're gonna be doing this for me, and girl, you're gonna be blending. All right, and you put the cut crease in. You're there. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. Like literally, you'll be there. Trust me. So we're gonna keep blending that red in, making sure to drag her out. Okay. Once again, the fluffy brush saves lives. Like I said, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I am dropping stuff all over the floor. I am using hacks the best way that I can to make looks look as professionally done as possible. And what I have found is that the wider the brush, the easier it is to blend. Now, if that's not true for you, that is fine. I'm not, and I know you notice that I'm going right into my outside of my tear duct. I have no explanation whatsoever. That's just what I did. But you can do this however you want. Your eye shape might not be the same as mine, so do what best works and fits for you, what colors best work and fit for you. I just happen to like this look. The colors are so beautiful. Like, guys, I can't deny that I love the color payoff. So we're gonna go back into BH Party Girl, and this time we're gonna take, there's a brown color, a deep brown color. This deep brown color here, and we're just going to take a little bit of it, not a lot, and mix it with the red. Okay, now the reason you want to mix it with the red is because you want to kind of dilute it a bit, because it'll come on really strong, and you don't want that right off the cuff. You just want just enough of that brown, and you're going to go on your crease and out. Okay, specifically in your crease. For this part, I'm going to use a mirror. I've been using the camera lens because this is my iPhone. But for this specific thing, you want to be sure that it looks good, it's blending out really good, and that that brown is kind of within your crease but a little bit above it. So I'm going to go back in with, this time with just the brown, okay? And then I'll go back over the brown with the red. Like I said, this is just a lot of blending in the beginning. Afterwards, like I said, the payoff is amazing. So once again, just going into that brown, putting it right in my crease, and then I'm going to take the red and I'm going to blend that brown up, blend her up, blend her up. I don't know what that was. It's going to be happening, so just let it happen. So once again, we're going into that red, we're blending up and we're blending out. Okay? Up and out. Up girl. And out. Okay? Alright. So once you got kind of like this brown in your socket, sounds horrible when you say it like that, but brown in your crease area, we are officially done with the BH Party palette for now. What we're going to do now is we're going to go into, get yourself a flat brush. If you want to get a thick one like this one, it's fine. We're going to cut our crease. I'm okay at this. I'm not great at this. I'm just okay. So we're gonna cut our crease. And I'm going to use my Age Rewind concealer. You can use whatever it is that you have at your disposal, honey. And as you can see, like I told you before, I have not a lot of space up here, and my lid is hooded. So I'm going to cut my crease in a way that's flattering for me. If you have more space and you can cut up, girl, cut up. Because, like I said, this look is about, you can do what best matches you with any look, okay? And it works, okay? But for me, I'm going to have to, when I cut my crease, I'm going to actually kind of follow my crease and go just a smidge above it. And then I'm going to flare it out. Now that is going to look crazy, but just give me a moment, I'll show you. Okay, so as you can see, I'm placing, and as I'm placing it, I am also smoothing it out, smoothing it down. Okay, this is what works for me personally. And And I'm going to continue and pull this out until it is like so. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see, just a little bit above my crease because I do not have a lot of space. And what I don't want to end up happening is making my eyes look a little strange in shape, because that happens. So now I'm going to take my Luxie 245 brush, small shader. I'm not shading anything. What we're going to do is we're going to go back into the Saharan and Juvias Place palette, and we're going to go into Orabe. This brilliant, beautiful, yummy color. So we're gonna go into here, and I put it down for now. I'm gonna eventually use it, but what I'm gonna do is specifically is I'm going to go along the lines of where I cut my crease and kind of follow that upper I've gone up a little bit more than I wanted to, but I'm going to follow where that cut crease is, and then I'll pack the color back in over the lid. But for now, I want to follow that cut. Okay, so now look at that, just so pretty. I'm going to grab my mirror. And so, and following where I did my cut, actually gonna improve this side just a little bit. Yes, okay. So, pull it up, drag it up to that outer corner, past. Okay, because what's gonna happen is we're gonna take, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, back the color all over the lid, like so. Okay. Alright, and what's going to happen next? Sorry, I'm just fixing this up. So what's gonna happen next is I'm gonna line my eyes, okay? Use my eyeliner, line my eyes. Okay. And I'm gonna follow where the yellow ends, okay? And this is a thick line, okay? Really thick line. And at this point, you know, you can stop if you want, if you like this look where it has a little gold halo. I didn't. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take some of my concealer and my flat brush that I use to conceal with, and I'm going to go underneath and kind of sharpen. I'm gonna go underneath and I'm gonna sharpen my eye a little bit more. Now it might look crazy to you at first because there's red in there, right? But amazingly enough, blend it out. No one can tell the difference. And all that's gonna happen here that I did next was I took that red and I placed it right underneath my eye, okay? And I pulled it all the way in, okay? And smoked it out, okay? See how that went? Bam. So now you're going to line your waterline. Okay. And this is just what I do. I'm going to line my waterline and I'm going to blend right in that waterline with that red again out. And for my inner corner, I went back in with my eye brightener from Stella. Eye brightener and Stella from Thrive Cosmetics. And I just placed a little light dot here. And bam. Okay, so while off camera, I went ahead and whipped my hair down. And first I went for a peach color, but I didn't really like it, so I'm gonna go in with this brown and do the outside of the lips. And then I'm gonna take this nude by Revlon in nude, and I'm going to place it over it because I want just the eyes to be kind of the main focus. So this is the finished look. Wide awake, if I slip into. You guys enjoyed. Thank you for joining me on my very first tutorial on my channel. I hope that I can bring more content to you guys that you want to see. Let me know down below what you think of the look, any suggestions, anything that you want to say to me. All of my social media will be down below in the description, as well as everything that I used as far as the makeup brushes. I will try my best to get you guys the names and where you can buy them. I cannot guarantee that because I did get most of them from my Ipsy subscription. So hopefully I can find where you guys can get them, and you guys can get the same ones if you want them. If not, that's fine. But everything will be at your disposal to use in the description bar below. Very so much for joining me on Beauty and Ashes today. I pray that you have a blessed day and a blessed evening. I love you all very, 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 very much, and I will see you next time. Bye.